Welcome to Clahan for the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 2 clash between Ballybrown and Piarsaigh. Throwing us at 7 p.m. this evening. I'm delighted to be joined by Kieran Carey for this evening's game. Kieran, Piarsaigh starting off with a draw against Doon last time out. Ballybrown, comprehensive victory over Ahan. Has all the ingredients to make this a fine game this evening.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'd say both teams are actually comfortable after their first round outing. Doon possibly, Piarsaigh big time. They were down a good few players against Doon, and to come away with a point there, I'd say Shane O'Neill and the Piarsaigh players would be extremely happy with that. The other side, Ballybrown with new management, Mr. Nally, what's his first name? Kevin Nally. But Ballybrown, to me, for the last few years, right, to be fair, they always appear to be kind of good and solid and competitive. Actually, looking at them, anytime they played the big three or big four, they're at their most comfortable against Piarsaigh. So tonight is going to be a mouth-watering second round for both clubs.
Mouth-watering clash ahead indeed. Throwing us at 7 p.m. here in Clahan. Team news will be shortly.
Cuddy Hurleys, premium handcrafted hurleys trusted by top players worldwide. We deliver exceptional quality and performance to hurling enthusiasts in Ireland and across the globe. Join the best and elevate your game with our expertly crafted hurleys. Telephone 087 207 2999. O'Sullivan Centre at Clarina, your one-stop shop. From Roosters Peri Peri to Caramico Pizza, Centre at Clarina satisfies every craving. Pamper your pouch at our wash and wag station or grab a coffee at the Creamery Cafe and relax in our seating area. Experience it all at Centre at Clarina.
Welcome back to Clahan for this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 2 clash between Ballybrown and Piarsaigh. Conditions almost perfect here in Clahan for this game. Just a strong breeze on right to left as you'll see it on screen. Kieran Carey is back with me for a couple of minutes away from throwing. Kieran, what are your thoughts looking out on what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I'm actually giving Ballybrown a great chance tonight, and I suppose I'm watching for the last number of years, and they never appear to be overawed playing the Piarsaigh. If anything, they're actually comfortable, and it brings the best out of them. Now, having said that, if you look at the setup they have now with a new manager from Galway, he was involved with St. Thomas's. I'm hearing they're getting about 40 players training every night. They all appear to be buying into it. So, it has a making of a great game, and I would give Ballybrown a fair old chance tonight.
Just looking at the coin toss now with referee Eamon Stapleton in there with Aidan O'Connor, Ballybrown captain, and Shane Dowling is the Piarsaigh captain this evening. We'll go a quick check on the teams now, starting with Ballybrown. Cian Hederman in goals, full back line of Ned Quinn, Kenny Power and Keith Punch. Half back line, Mikey Gavin, Josh Adams and Colin Coughlin. Lee Doolan wearing number 20 is in midfield with Davy Hall. Half forward line, Ross Kenny, Brian Griffin and Barry Adams. Number 18, James Coughlin, comes in for number 13, Barry O'Connor. Aidan O'Connor is captain, and Ross Griffin wearing number 17 comes in for Mikey Kiley. Plenty of positional changes expected in that Ballybrown side that are managed this year by Kevin Lally. Similar opportunity for Piarsaigh this evening, plenty of changes there too. Same starting 15 that began their draw against Doon last week. Lining out in goals is Shane Dowling. Full back line, Emmett McAvoy, number 17, Cathal King and Vince Harrington. Mike Foley, number 19, James Finn and Tommy Grimes in the half back line. Ronan Lynch and William O'Donoghue midfield. JJ Carey, Keith Dempsey and Will Hen wearing number 22 and 21 respectively in the half forward line. Kevin Downs, Dahi Dempsey and Adrian Breen in the full forward line. Kieran, as I said, many positional changes expected on both sides. No surprise to see that. But two very strong teams on paper, certainly still.
Yeah, without a doubt. Serious experience on both sides. When you look at Ballybrown, the Griffins, they've been there for a good number of years. James Coughlin, Kenny Power, Colin Coughlin, Josh Adams, Young Punch. And no different with the Piarsaigh team. Cathal King, James Finn, Tommy Grimes, Keith Dempsey, Ronan Lynch, William Donoghue. Yeah, two teams actually with serious experience in it. And I'd say the two teams would love actually full points tonight for the next 3 weeks break.
Yeah, it is massively important. We've mentioned in our preamble before live coverage got underway here this evening, Piarsaigh with that draw against Doon last week, they would have been happy enough to come away with it, given what they had on paper, nowhere near as strong as team. It's vital for them, probably more so than Ballybrown, having got that victory against Ahan, for them to come away with 2 points. But as you said, both sides gunning for it.
Without a doubt, and the Piarsaigh will be gunning for it tonight. But I think actually Ballybrown probably have a small bit more momentum after their first round, played very well, hung 5 goals, and so Na Piarsaigh will want to be in the full of their health in their defence this evening.
James Finn is one player I'd pick out now, number 19 on the Na Piarsaigh side. Made his first senior start last week. A very talented young player, big strong player as well. While you look over at the likes of Ballybrown, you can only look as far as the 2 lads in the full forward line, the last that caused havoc, Brian Griffin and Barry Adams.
Yeah, without a doubt. And that's not even mentioning Aidan O'Connor, because he was absolutely outstanding the last time. And it's absolutely great to see inter-county players leading with their club. And I expect to see Aidan O'Connor do the same tonight.
Yeah, moments away from throwing here in Cloughan. Beautiful sunshine here at the Childers Road venue. As I said, a strong breeze from right to left as you see it on screen. As per usual, the ones to the left heading into Castledrive View, the scoring goals. It will be advantage for Na Piarsaigh in the first half, looking at the way the teams are lining up. Kieran, I'm going to ask you for your prediction. Who's going to do it tonight?
I'm actually going to give Ballybrown a slight little edge tonight.
There we have it. Kieran Carey says Ballybrown are the favourites, just about, as we see the two sides line up. And you see number 3 Kenny Power out midfield. He played there last week as well, Eamon Stapleton, making sure everyone's in position. The Doon referee this evening. We are underway here in Cloughan. James Finn battling with Ross Griffin there in midfield. Ball eventually won by Ballybrown. Josh Adams switch of play, wasn't expecting it though, was Mikey Gavin. He will get to the ball first under pressure immediately from Dahi Dempsey. A good battle ahead between the two of them as Mikey Gavin flicks it inside. Gavin now delivering a good ball inside. It's well taken in there by the Na Piarsaigh man. I think it was Ronan Lynch that came away with it. Tommy Grimes hasn't. He switches it over to Shane Dowling, and Dowling with time and space to deliver a low enough delivery into the full forward line, heading towards Adrian Breen. They've linked up many times. It's beaten him and it's beaten the Ballybrown defenders. Well, wide ball, Kieran, but not much to say after the first 30 seconds or so.
No, early days. All you can see, there's a nice bit of pattern that Dowling gave a beautiful ball to Adrian Breen, went up and caught it and just was slightly went wide to the right hand side of the post.
It's actually going to be a free in for Na Piarsaigh here. There's maybe a tug on the jersey of Adrian Breen. It will be Kevin Downs making his way over. Relatively straightforward free for someone like Kevin Downs starting off, Kieran.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's lovely for a free taker to get a free only about 30 or 40 yards out slightly from the middle. But like Na Piarsaigh, with a gale like that in the first half, would be fancying themselves to go in at half time at minimum 7 to 8 points.
It's our first opportunity here as Downs lines this one up. Angle or distance certainly not going to be a major issue you'd expect as he hits it, and that is the first score of the evening here in Cloughan. First score coming for Na Piarsaigh from Kevin Downs free. Puck out now from Cian Hederman, breaks in midfield. A couple of players going for it. It is Emmett McAvoy winning it for Na Piarsaigh. McAvoy coming back inside to give it to Ronan Lynch. Lynch though under severe pressure. A couple of Ballybrown defenders helping him, and it's going to be a free again to Na Piarsaigh. And again, Kieran, with this breeze, Ballybrown will not want to be giving away frees like that from even further from this distance, but midfield definitely.
Yeah, like with a breeze like that, when you get a free in the middle of the field, it's similar to about 40 yards out, and all these frees are cheap frees and cheap scores to be given away with the wind.
Right on midfield, Ronan Lynch will hit this one. Operating in and around the full back line in the early stages, Ronan Lynch. And he's an extra man. We'll see how that develops as he strikes this one. Ronan Lynch, usually deadly from this kind of range, and he's deadly again here. 2 points to no score, 2 frees for Na Piarsaigh in the opening 3 minutes, and they've nailed both of them.
Yeah, and that free was effortless from Ronan with the wind behind his back.
Cian Hederman switching it over to the near side here. Lee Doolin is one of the players going up here, as is the half forward Ross Kenny for Ballybrown. Mikey Gavin picks it up for them. Gavin, short delivery, won't beat the sideline, or will beat the sideline this occasion. Just didn't have his radar on that one, looking for the run there of Lee Doolin. It will be a sideline ball to Na Piarsaigh, and Mike Foley leaving this one alone for Ronan Lynch to take.
It's kind of like a heavyweight battle, kind of settling down, trying to get a bit of rhythm going in the game. Both teams actually.
Lynch goes short with it, didn't really work out. Hand pass from Kenny Power off to Lee Doolin. Doolin with a big impact last week as a substitute against the hand. Gets it off to Davy Hall. Ballybrown are on the board. Good quick counter there, Kieran.
Yeah, great score. And I suppose it wasn't a free, it wasn't play. Kenny Power grabbed it right through the middle, offloaded to Doolin. Doolin, great pass and over the bar. Super score.
2 points to 1 the early stages here as That one opening score from Davy Hall for Ballybrown. Dahi Dempsey going to this one. Mikey Gavin. Gavin unable to win it. Good bit of work in there by James Finn now, and it's off now to JJ Carey, who has plenty of pace to burn. Does JJ Carey. Shooting chance for Carey. First chance for the Piarsaigh from playing. JJ Carey has nailed that one as well. Picked it up very well. Had to finish the boot.
Yeah, and that's what you must do after Ballybrown get the lovely score. They responded straight away with their own point.
Lovely finish from JJ Carey. This one now from Cian Hederman, straight down the throat of Ronan Lynch. Lynch getting it off to William O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue under pressure, he has it off the left, has the advantage too, in towards Adrian Breen. Play will probably come back from the free, and again, we've said it twice now already, Kieran, Ballybrown can't afford to be giving away frees from this kind of distance.
No, not with a Gael like that. Like I suppose the buzzword really for Ballybrown actually when they're playing against a Gael like that is disciplined, and you have to implement it, especially against the breeze.
So it will be Ronan Lynch this time from his own 65, but as Kieran Carey mentioned, we just had another 30-40 yards onto the breeze, bring it that even bit closer. Gentle strike of the ball is all he'll need, given the way he usually connects with it. Big crowd here in Claughaun as well, it must be said. Fine evening for hurling. As Lynch looks at the goals, goes through his pre-free routine, and strikes it very, very well once more. Does Ronan Lynch. It's another one for the Piarsaigh, fourth of the game, and Ronan Lynch, Kieran, you'd imagine will score most of them.
Yeah, without a doubt. And actually, to be fair, watching him taking frees like poetry in motion, beautiful style, and you know, he 9 times out of 10 he nailed them.
It does indeed. As this puck out from Cian Ederman. Yeah, plenty of players going up. One of them is Aidan O'Connor. He's won that brilliantly. Emmett McAvoy putting him under pressure. Gets that pass away to Lee Doolan. Doolan moving forward with it. Flicks it across. It hasn't worked out though for Ballybrown. It's picked up by JJ Carey. Carey again under pressure now. Gets that hand pass away into Emmett McAvoy. McAvoy moving away from danger before delivering inside. Touch comes for the Piarsaigh man. He's played across the middle. We're working it, but poor touch in there from Mike Foley has given Ballybrown a chance for the turnover. They've done exactly that with Josh Adams. Davy Hall, switch of play into the corner. The run is there from Barry Adams. It is Barry Adams is broken. Chance maybe here for Ballybrown. Off the ground is the call, and off the ground says referee Eamon Stapleton. Free out. That may have just been developing. Great bit of play from Barry Adams to win the ball.
Yeah, outstanding. And to be fair to Eamon Stapleton, he nailed it. He got 110% right. It was blatantly off the ground. But that should give Ballybrown confidence if they run at the Piarsaigh to put them under a bit of pressure.
The delivery from Davy Hall was very good. The run from Barry Adams excellent as well. Just Ross Kenny couldn't get the ball to hand. Bent down and handled it on the ground, and it results in this Shane Dowling free. Goes along with it. Josh Adams is back there, gets a hurley to it. Ball breaks inside now, and it's William Henn for the Piarsaigh. Henn playing this one back. Should be a score here for JJ Carey, but he has raised the white flag as Carey. Second point of the game for him, and the Piarsaigh have been very economical up front already, Kieran.
Without a doubt, and that was 1-2-3 from start with Shane Dowling with the breeze, launched it down 1-2 and over the bar. Cute and great experience from the Piarsaigh team.
5 points to 1 here as Ballybrown goes short, and the Piarsaigh in an early advantage. Josh Adams plays this one back. And it is a corner back there. Keith Punch, short one from him up towards number 17 on the Ballybrown side. That's Ross Griffin, but the Piarsaigh hunting in packs, and they've nearly turned this one over. They have now as William O'Donoghue goes in for it. It's broken. And it's in now towards Dahi Dempsey, who's paced the burn. He's loads of space. Dempsey with the strike, saved on the line. It's a brilliant stop. Dempsey with the rebound, and Breen is there to finish it off. Unlucky from Ballybrown. There was a despairing dive back there. It was worked across. Eamon Stapleton has gone in. It may not be a goal as of yet. We're waiting to see what the final decision here is. Very brave defending, Kieran. And if Ballybrown can get away with that, they'll have to thank their cornerback who came across. I think it was Nate Quinn coming across.
Yeah, without a doubt. But they had two occasions actually to clear the lines, and it was poor play prior to that. So if they did concede a goal, it's because of the defenders' poor decision and poor play.
No goal. Free out for Ballybrown.
So they're off the hook.
They're off the hook, and as I said, they can thank. I think it was Nate Quinn coming across. Brave bit of play. Dempsey did everything right. He bounced it past the keeper. Yeah. And a despairing dive has got Ballybrown off, and the free after that. Aidan O'Connor trying to win it as back with play now and heading away from danger as James Finn. He's overcarried. Very physical tackling from Ballybrown. That'll give him a bit of a fill up as well.
Without a doubt. Great defended by Mikey Gavin. Shielded him out, kept him on the outside, and young Dempsey overcarried it. So great call by Eamon Stapleton. Great defending out of Ballybrown now in that passage of play compared to the one before that when they nearly conceded a goal.
It will be a free now, first of the evening for Aidan O'Connor. He lines this one up, tricky one into the breeze. Metre or so in from the sideline. hits it.
All the way.
Struck it beautifully. It's dropping on the line, and Dowling with a great stop. Leapt like a salmon, Kieran, to get up for that one. He did exactly what he needed to do.
Without a doubt.
You get great confidence from the rest of your team when you see your keeper do that.
Without a doubt. Aidan a bit unlucky against the breeze there. Actually had the accuracy, just had a bit of power behind it.
JJ Carey has had a very encouraging start to this game. Gets away from James Coughlin. Carey with the strike, looking for point number 3, and he has hit the target with that one as well. Another score for him, and another score for the Piarsaigh.
Yeah, and that was a very important score, whereas it should have been a point from Aidan O'Connor. Great ball by Dowling, but definitely JJ Carey has started this game actually very, very strong.
As indeed, here is Ballybrown going along with this one's broken down there. It will be kept in play by JJ Carey. Might have been better off trying to leave that one out. He's conceded a sideline ball as a result. 6 points to 1. Kieran, as you would expect it with the breeze the way it is as well, this kind of 5-point lead early doors for the Piarsaigh.
Yeah, without a doubt, but Ballybrown aren't helping themselves with the simple thing. Their handling isn't good, and it's first touch, second touch. If they can kind of compose themselves a small little bit, and if they can kind of maintain 5 or 6 points all the way till half time, they're in a great position.
I have a chance to reduce that lead now after Aidan O'Connor wins that free. It's noticeable to see, Kieran, the 2 balls Aidan O'Connor has got on. He's been fouled both times, so the Piarsaigh very aware of that threat he possesses.
Yeah, without a doubt, and it caught a lovely ball as well right in front of us here. So he's actually a player who's improved a ton, had a very good year with Limerick, but to be fair to him up to now, he's leading by example for his club.
O'Connor just lacked maybe the distance. The last one, the accuracy was certainly there, so neither should be an issue. It's another tricky angle though from this free. He lines up. He strikes it very well, does Aidan O'Connor. No question, that one is between the posts. So second point of the game for Ballybrown, and it's the first of the afternoon, or evening I should say, for Aidan O'Connor.
Yeah, great free, and to be fair, it was a slightly different one, acute angle, and as I said, he did accuracy the last time, but he had the power and accuracy in that one, so lovely stuff. 6
points to 2 in their favour now as Dowling goes along with it, looking for Adrian Breen, who's done very well to keep that in play on that far side. It's flicked inside, but Ballybrown have numbers back there. Hand pass comes, but it's going to break, and it's going to break in favour again of James Coughlin, doing well to come out of the fence. Needs a bit of help though, finds it in the farmer Ross Kenny. Ross Kenny wearing number 10, but sitting deep at this moment. Davy Hall, switch of play out to that far side. There's room out there, and the move with it is Kenny Power. Kenny Power's played this one along the line into the full forward line. Good touch over there, and a strike coming in from Brian Griffin. That'd be an excellent score from Griffin, and he's just hit it to the right and wide, Kieran. Lovely move though from Ballybrown.
Very unlucky, great ball in the Brian Power, but they were nice and composed. They didn't give the ball, they went a small bit diagonal across, they waited until saw a loose player, Kenny Power, and a beautiful ball into Brian Griffin. Touched one and turned, and unfortunately it went slightly wide for the right this side of the post, but great move.
Griffin's first possession for him this evening. As this one goes short to Cathal King, he'll be disappointed with that. Vastly experienced defender, maybe just took his eye off it at the last second. And it does result in a sideline cut here for Ballybrown, and I think we'll see, is it Lee Doolin coming towards it. May fancy a crack at this, Kieran.
I think he will, yeah. And actually that last 60 seconds of play out of Ballybrown, they look nice and comfortable. So if they can maintain that type of composure up until half time, then they're in with a nice chance.
Doolin actually does go short, but it might break here for them. It isn't. It's well picked up by Dahi Dempsey back there, very deep, wearing number 14 but playing deep in towards Adrian Breen. Breen breaks it down for himself. Tight marking though from Ned Quinn over there. Breen though has won it. He's got a pass off here, and there's a run, strike on the run there. Is it Ronan Lynch up there that far? I think it is indeed. Is it Ronan Lynch? No, it's not. It's Keith Dempsey with that score. Lovely work between the Dempseys and a great finish from Keith.
Yeah, great ball by
Adrian Breen,
and young Dempsey down like a rock on the right hand side, popped it off straight over the bar on the run. Lovely score.
7 points to 2 here as William O'Donoghue trademark play from O'Donoghue, just breaking up play, but Davy Hall has picked up the loose one for Ballybrown. He's looking for the run of Brian Griffin, didn't really strike that one, and Emmett McAvoy has switched play over towards Kevin Downs. If Downs, can he keep it in play? Looks to do so, hasn't done so unfortunately from the Piarsaigh in his point of view. Just goes out over the sideline. But Kieran, game starting to settle now a little bit, 15 minutes in.
Yeah, without a doubt, both teams have actually found their feet, for want of a better word. But the Piarsaigh are just playing that bit small but more clever than Ballybrown. Ballybrown are getting little patches, but if they can get patches where they can hurl consistent, you know that they'll grow in confidence with that.
Space now for Davy Hall, switches it to Cian Hederman, the goalkeeper for Ballybrown, with plenty of time and space to deliver this one inside. He's looked for the run of Barry Adams. Adams has been beaten to that one by Vince Harrington. Good work from Harrington, keep it in play, but only goes as far as a Ballybrown man. Well, it should have. He didn't win it, and Harrington races away from a number of players. Good challenge there. No, says the referee. He's given the free there against, is it Ross Kenny? Or Ross Griffin indeed. You just have to see in the replay. Kieran, was it shoulder to shoulder? It was tight.
I think it possibly 50-50. I thought Ross did okay. I didn't see any hurley coming down. Actually, if you're going to get a shoulder to shoulder, that's the nearest you'll get. So I thought he was kind of pretty okay there, and I thought he defended well.
Yeah, it's going to be a free.
But great defending out of Vince Harrington.
Those results in a free chance for Kevin Downs and Piarsaigh leading 7 points to 2. We've just played over the 14-minute mark of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 2 clash here in Claughaun. It is last year's beaten finalist Piarsaigh leading by 5. That's Downs. Been on target so far in this game. And he's on target again is Kevin Downs. Another score, and again it's a warning for Ballybrown, even though maybe a harsh one there. They can't afford to give away those frees, Kieran.
They can't, John, but like in fairness at this stage of the game they definitely have to up the ante, and they have to eliminate the mistakes and the unforced errors they're making, because they're making a lot of them and they're being punished with every one of them.
And it is William O'Donoghue now steps a couple of times. A couple of the steps caused them 2 side steps. Kieran, you'll get away with 1, you won't get away with 2, and that's going to be a free all day long.
And if you are going to get away with it, you're hoping the referee will be able to 20 yards away from you. Eamon Stapleton was 5 yards away from William there, so he was never going to get away with that one.
You'll be hoping for the referee with the bad eyesight. Eamon didn't even need the bad eyesight there. It was straight in front. It is a chance, more importantly, for Ballybrown to respond immediately to that Kevin Downs free. Josh Adams, I'd say, taking this one, or has Aidan gone out?
Aidan. And it's actually, John, it's one that they need.
Yeah, it is. It is trailing by 6 currently. And just with playing into this type of race, you just want to stay in touch.
That's all. That's what I'm saying. And I know the score is 8-2, but 8-3. Just stay in touch. If they can hold them to about 5 to 6 points at half time, they'll be happy in the dressing room.
So Aidan strikes that one. It's a lovely hit from Aidan again, and the accuracy is once again there from Aidan O'Connor. 2 from 3 from frees from his point of view. All 3 have hit the target, though. Dowling with a great catch, but a needed score for Ballybrown nonetheless.
Yeah, without a doubt, and a great strike from Aidan. You can see that he's on it from the frees and from play, to be fair to him.
Points to 3 battle over on that far side now. Barry Adams is over there. 9 ball goes in the direction of Piarsaigh though. And it will be Tommy Grimes over there to take him and Mike Foley swapping wings early in this game. But Grimes, nice cut from Tommy Grimes in towards Adrian Breen. Didn't get that far though. Good defending over there.
James Coughlin.
James Coughlin, yeah. Blair Kieran, devastating injury there last year with the dreaded knee injury for anyone, but for a young player and coming back into it this year, back into the senior team. He's done fine last week. Had a good start today as well.
Yeah, very good, very positive guy. And you know that hurling isn't a kind of a pastime for him. He loves it. He takes it very serious. So his rehab actually in relation to his injury, he also was ruthless about that. Hence the reason why he's back playing tonight.
It's great to see a player with
brilliant
picking up an injury like that and back with it here. It's Aidan O'Connor with that sideline ball. Again, Kieran, if you can get a nice trim on this, could result in a score. Off his left he's taking, which is interesting. Nothing wrong with his left hand side there. May not have had the accuracy in the end, but Kieran, it's not too many fellas you see switching hands for a sideline cut like that.
No, there isn't, but you see, when you're taken from that side, you have to go to the near post, and when you're taken from this side, you have to go to the near post likewise.
Mikey Gavin with the loose ball delivers inside. Won't be happy with that delivery right down the bread basket of Ronan Lynch. Aidan O'Connor engages with him before he flicks the ball away towards Emmett McAvoy. Second attempt, McAvoy wins it for Piarsaigh. He's under pressure there, Emmett McAvoy, and he's just about managed to not be pulled up for over carrying, but the ball does eventually trickle out for a sideline ball in Ballybrown's favour.
But that passage from Ballybrown, that's what you want to see. They have to be in their faces, because if they stand back, the Piarsaigh are going to hurt them. That was a brilliant passage of play from Ballybrown. 3 of them around him, and they got a line ball. Turned it over.
They did now. Aidan again off his left with another beautiful cut in towards Ross Kenny. Good take from Ross. Didn't actually win it initially. Breaks towards Lee Doolan, but Piarsaigh with Cathal King hold on to possession, or win possession back, and it's now to Shane Dowling. Dowling again has been told to go along with it, and certainly the call has been long. Up it goes there. Colin Coughlin's there with Kevin Downs, and Coughlin there has done very well to win that ball. He's been fouled as well coming out with it, And a couple of times he's been fouled. It delivers the ball up the wing towards Lee Doolan, flicked on by Doolan. Play will come back for the free.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see from your full back, though, dominating.
110%, and that's what you want to see from Coughlin as well. Like, it's hugely important that Coughlin comes to the party, Aidan O'Connor comes to the party. Up until this point, the Piarsaigh have most of the hurling done, but still only a 5 points out.
Played nearly 19 minutes now, and that 5 point gap in favour of New Piarsaigh. As Colin Coughlin looks to switch it again over to that left wing towards his Limerick inter-county colleague Aidan O'Connor. Under pressure though is Aidan. He'll need a bit of support from his teammates here as New Piarsaigh through JJ Carey again. So diligent with his work. Carey plays it inside but straight down into Josh Adams. Adams now with off the left sees a bit of space for Barry Adams. He'll be a bit disappointed with the touch and under pressure from Will O'Donoghue. And Will O'Donoghue's made a career of that type of challenge, Kieran, just getting the hurley in, flicking the ball away from danger, staying with his man.
Yeah, and great to see two big men, two fellas 6'5" going competing against the ball. Yeah, but Willem, in fairness, and that's probably his strongest part of his game. He never gives up. His hand, his hurley, his leg, his head, everything's always in with Willem.
And the Piarsaigh have turned this one over. The chant is to go from the sideline, but the pass didn't go where they would have wanted. And now comes Ned Quinn for Ballybrown. Off to Mikey Gavin. Strong challenge ship by him. Good step from Quinn, and Ballybrown have worked this out well. Low ball now off to Kenny Power, who's capable of scoring from here. Kenny Power off the left, and Kenny Power's just put it to the left and wide. He probably had more time than he realised, Kieran.
He had, and it didn't go too far wide, but if it went over, it probably would have been the score of the game. Great passage of play there in Ballybrown, but an unforced error again from the Piarsaigh that led to it.
Indeed, here this one goes along from Dowling. Kevin Downs came out looking to win that one. Dowling had spotted the run, inch perfect puck out from the goalkeeper. And Downs maybe just took his eye off it slightly, thought about where he was going.
Yeah. Right in front of us here, or lastminute.com took the eye off it. Hence why it sliced off his hand into the out for line ball.
Absolutely. Mikey Gavin now with this sideline cut. It's a lovely ball from Mikey Gavin. Switch of play over towards Barry Adams. The paw goes up from Adams. The ball goes right into it. Delivery from him looking for Brian Griffin. Well defended back there from Vince Harrington and Ronan Lynch. And the Piarsaigh coolly worked this one out the wing towards Keith Dempsey on that far side. 1 point to his name in this half. Keith Dempsey looking to be the creator this stage. Over the cross it goes. Well read by Mikey Gavin from Ballybrown's point of view. And Gavin now a switch of play himself again up towards Barry Adams, having a ding dong battle with Tommy Grimes here. It's Grimes that's come out winning that one. He's done well. Good challenge from Ross Kenny, but he did very well to get the ball away. But for Ballybrown it's Colin Coughlin. Coughlin, lovely switch of play from him into the hand there on that far side, and away come Ballybrown looking for the shot on this occasion. And the shot is to the right and wide, but good build up play again. Ballybrown be hoping to give his Lee Doolan taking that shot on. A couple of wides creeping up in them now, Kieran.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, that wasn't the right decision for James Hall. He should have kind of crossed it to the 21. But I do notice, well, Piarsaigh actually the last few minutes are prone to a few unforced errors. But the difference is when Ballybrown make unforced errors, the Piarsaigh are punishing them. But when the Piarsaigh are making them, Ballybrown aren't punishing them. Not as yet.
Not as of yet here, but it is. Seem to have tightened up in defence, more importantly from their point of view. Winning frees back there now rather than conceding. It was Josh Adams has this one. He's going to switch it into the corner. It's a good ball in. Aidan O'Connor has seen that one beaten. May have left it beat him deliberately, or picks it up, plays it quickly across to Brian Griffin. Griffin, lovely touch from him. Tries to swing. Has he been fouled? Referee says no. Play will continue. And the Piarsaigh coming away with possession here. Blocked down, though, free out is the call. The block down was on Keith Dempsey from Davy Hall. Griffin, it was a beautiful touch, Kieran. A beautiful bit of play. Kind of just threw it up away. He was kind of unorthodox. He was awkward as he tried to swing. Just threw it far away from himself. If there was a foul, I think Eamon Stapleton was up at play and he would have seen it.
It was a great ball by Aidan O'Connor, and I suppose the mistake he's made actually when he caught it, he should have hit it from his right, but as he turned around, he turned the ball to away and he lost his balance. Looking at first thing, you might think it was a penalty, but watching him replay, it wasn't. Great decision out of Eamon Stapleton.
A long ball back in there. It goes to the right and wide from that delivery inside from the Piarsaigh. Score remains 8 points to 3. Interesting game, Kieran.
It is an interesting game, yeah, but you're still waiting for one of the two teams, I suppose, to take control, take the bull by the horns and lead. They're still kind of a bit of shadow boxing.
There is here as Cian Hederman goes right in front of us here to the near side. Barry Adams and Tommy Grimes. Another sensational take from Barry Adams, and he lets Tommy Grimes know it was a good take as well, Kieran. Not much in it, but it will be a free for Ballybrown. And Barry Adams, he's just been told by Aidan O'Connor just cooled it a little bit, but you want that bit of fire too, Kieran.
Oh, without a doubt. That's his second one after catching now, actually. So him in the second half with that breeze now could create serious havoc. But an outstanding catch and another free now for Aidan O'Connor to bring it back to about 4 points, which would be outstanding for Ballybrown.
He hasn't had the easy, Kieran. Aidan O'Connor's freeze this season.
No
It'd been
handy
tough.
ones. Every one of them are right in front of us at an acute angle.
And you see on screen, perfect view of it. And there's O'Connor trying to reduce the gap to 4 points. Just looks to be tailing to the left.
Yeah,
it is, yeah, with a perfect view of it here, Kieran.
Bit unlucky. But Ballybrown, actually, the longer it stays like this and the game goes on, if the Piarsaigh Garden put them away, they will grow in confidence and they'll be there for a right dog battle near the end of it.
Mike Foley, a huge one from Mike Foley. Great score from him. Hedging your bets with that one, Kieran. Once it's accurate, it could drop into the full forward. This occasion it dropped over the bar and a good score from the Piarsaigh.
Yeah, an intelligent thing for a half-back to do. He had a go from half-back with a gale. Why not? The most important thing there that the ball goes dead, and thankfully for him went over the bar. Great score. Probably the best score of the game so far. Great
score. The first score in 9 minutes here as the Piarsaigh going to a 6-point advantage. 9 points to 3. We've played 24.5 minutes of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship clash, and it is in Piarsaigh that hold that 6-point lead.
It hasn't really ignited yet, John. It appears that's the kind of impression I'm getting from watching it. That was at the sideline ball just gone wide.
Neither side at full tilt yet, Kieran, you have to say. And while the quality is good, it just hasn't hit the heights maybe yet. As this one is won by James Coughlin. Good take from that short Keane Headerman puck out. Ross Kenny now taking that pass from Josh Adams. Ross looking at it off his left. He's going to deliver high inside towards Brian Griffin. Griffin breaking it down. Davy Hall looking to get in. It's going to break down the Piarsaigh. Have numbers back there. So Cahill King, easy pick up for him. And passes that one off to Vince Harrington. Switch of play from Harrington into the middle to JJ Kerr. He's bottled up straight away and he's overcarried. And again, that's excellent work from Ross Kenny and Ross Griffin.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like Ballybrown, to be fair, for the last 10 minutes, you know, their hassling is top class. But their decision making, if it can be a small bit more controlled, they get a small bit more scores. But overall, you can see they're having a right cut off it.
Here's Aidan O'Connor. Comes back out to take this one. He'll be delighted to see the angle, Kieran. Straight in front for him, just inside the Piarsaigh half, a couple of metres or so. And much more comfortable as he lines this one up, hoping to once more reduce it to a 5-point deficit from Ballybrown's point of view. So it's O'Connor with the strike this time, and Aidan O'Connor gets the nod from the umpire, and the white flag will be raised. And again, just keeping in touch, Kieran, will suit him.
Without a doubt, still back to 5 points, and you know they're clawing their way. They're nearly there at half points. At half time, if they go in at 4 or 5 or 6 even max, they're there with a great chance in the second half.
Ball breaks inside to Colin Coughlin at full back for Ballybrown. Goes short enough with it. That may be perfect one from Mikey Gavin, but he's made a good ball out of it. Gavin one-handed. He's been fouled. And again, more and more they're starting to dominate in that half-back line area, Kieran.
Yeah, without a doubt.
They're winning frees.
Yeah, and what I like about them, you know, they're not hitting aimless balls. They're actually looking for the loose man. They're going through the lines and they're coming out. And, you know, once you do that, you've an old chance that the opposition could foul you.
And that's exactly what's happened there as Josh Adams lines this one up. In fact, it's Mikey Gavin taking it himself. Gavin goes up along the end of the line. Didn't really sound great, that strike, Kieran, from my ear over here anyway, and just didn't really give Aidan O'Connor a fair chance here.
But I'd imagine his manager would have actually wanted him to go to the far side with his load of grass and a load of space.
Shane Dowling had exactly that space. He's trying to find it inside towards Will Hen. Good defending back there again from the Ballybrown full back line. This time it was Keith Punch over there putting the pressure on, and the sideline cut. No, sideline ball is going in Ballybrown's favour. Yeah, tight defending.
Yeah, they're defending very well. Anytime, like the pressure needs to go on their defenders there, Ballybrown, but anytime the ball goes in near enough 50-50 or 60-40, Ballybrown are comfortable enough defending it.
There's Kenny Power with a lovely touch and strike quickly, gets it away, but again that extra man from the Piarsaigh proving fruitful for them. It's Ronan Lynch going short with it to Mike Foley. He's already got one from distance. He won't be shy in having another go this time, Foley, but It's not going to trouble anyone inside. Keith Dempsey and Colin Coughlin there to the left and wide, and that's the danger of striking it. Your dander's up, Kieran. He was nailed one from long range. You're going to have another go.
Yeah, a bit unlucky, but very immature out of Ballybrown. With that breeze, they have to go through the lines all the way through, because when any time they go along, the Piarsaigh winning have a handy, the spare man back there to bring it out at ease.
Ross Griffin under pressure here. He's been forced to let that one go, and Mike Foley's there to pick up the pieces for Piarsaigh. Foley now hand passing inside, gets it off to William O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue now under pressure, eventually coming from Aidan O'Connor, decides to deliver it inside. The run was good from Keith Dempsey. At the second attempt he picks it up, he gets that strike away. There's Keith Dempsey. Lovely finish from Dempsey, and great work from William O'Donoghue midfield, picked out the loose man, Kieran. Lovely finish to boot as well from Keith Dempsey.
Yeah, and that's the difference. William O'Donoghue had a few options there, but he took the right one, spread it down the right. Dempsey came out, caught, dropped the shoulder straight over the bar. Nice and simple.
10 points to 4 now. We played 29 minutes here in Claughaun, and it is Piarsaigh that are in a bit of control all of a sudden here. Mistake from Josh Adams, under pressure now, and Dahi Dempsey has turned him over, and Dempsey on the run. He's been fouled, freeing for Piarsaigh. That kind of work rate from Piarsaigh is superb as well. Dahi Dempsey known for it.
Yeah, without a doubt. And to be fair, we give credit to Ballybrown for doing it, but Piarsaigh have done a sheriff as well in the first half.
Will result in a free in here. Peter Casey giving instructions, and a sup of water too as the Piarsaigh team, and as you can hear the wind.
I presume Dahi Dempsey is David's brother.
No, it's David.
But it is David.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dahi.
Goes by Dahi more.
But I was about to say, sure, it's like looking at David. I'm saying it all the time. Yeah, great bit of stuff. A very seasoned companion too, and anytime he puts on the Piarsaigh jersey, he always empty both tanks.
Absolutely. As Downs makes no mistake with that one, straight over the black spot or the green spot here in Claughaun. Right on the half-hour mark. It is Piarsaigh now stretching that lead to 7. A sizable enough gap now, Kieran. 7 points.
Yeah, first time it has been 7 points in the first half, and I suppose at the right time from the Piarsaigh when we're coming to half time.
O'Connor with a great take on that far side, flicks it inside. He'd been fouled, and a chance for him immediately to reduce it to 6. And that's what you want to see from one of your star players, stepping up to the mark, winning a dirty ball like that.
Yeah, great catch. And he would take 2 fellas around him. Up he jumped and caught it with his ease, and did no other option but to foul him. And I genuinely fancy from this, because he's striking the ball very well. But it is a point that Ballybrown really need.
They could do with it being at 6 at the break. They take it with the breeze that's here in Claughaun. You may not see it on screen, but I can guarantee you there is a fair breeze going from right to left as Aidan O'Connor goes through his routine and hits it. Aidan O'Connor, all I have to do sometimes, Kieran, is look at the keeper with those, and Shane Dowling knew straight away it was over the bar. Great strike from Aidan.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I don't want to be too hard on the Ballybrown defenders, because a lot of their scores have come from frees, and I suppose they can make up for it this half with the breeze, with the midfield, our halfbacks, our forwards chipping in with a few points from play.
Half time here in Claughaun in this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 2 clash. It is Piarsaigh leading Ballybrown by 11 points to 5. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Power out midfield. He played there last week as well, Eamon Stapleton, making sure everyone's in position. The Doon referee this evening. We are underway here in Claughaun. James Finn battling with Ross Griffin there in midfield. Ball eventually won. So lines this one up. Angle or distance certainly not going to be a major issue you'd expect as he hits it, and that is, see how that develops as he strikes this one. Ronan Lynch, usually deadly from this kind of range, and he's deadly again here. 2 points. It didn't really work out. Hand pass from Kenny Power off to Lee Doolan. Doolan with a big impact last week as a substitute against the hand, gets it off to Davy Hall. Ballybrown are on the fin now, and it's off now to JJ Carey, who has plenty of pace to burn. Does JJ Carey? Shooting chance for Carey. First chance for Piarsaigh from playing. JJ Carey is nailed. Free routine. Strikes it very, very well once more. Does Ronan Lynch. It's another one for Piarsaigh. Fourth ball breaks inside now, and it's William Henn for Piarsaigh. Henn playing this one back. Should be a score here for JJ Carey, but he has and it's in now towards Dahi Dempsey, who's pace to burn. He's loads of space. Dempsey with the strike, saved on the line. It's a brilliant stop. Carey, who's had a very encouraging start to this game, gets away from James Coughlin. Carey with the strike, looking for point number 3, and he has hit the target with that from this free. He lines up. Strikes it very well, does Aidan O'Connor, no question. That one over there, Brindo has won it. He's got a pass off here, and there's a run, strike on the run there.
Let's go.
And is it Ronan Lynch up there? That leading by 5. That's Downs. Been on target so far in this game. And he's on target again, is Kevin.
They'll be happy in the dressing room.
Aiden strikes that one. It's a lovely hit from Aiden again, and the accuracy is once again there from Switch of play himself. Again up towards Barry Adams, having a ding-dong battle with Tommy Grimes here. It's Grimes that's come out, winning that one. He's done well. Good challenge from Ross Kenny, but he did very well.
If the Piarsaigh Garden put them away, they will grow in confidence and they'll be there for a right dog battle near the end of it.
Mike Foley, a huge one from
Great
Mike
score.
Foley. Great score from him to deliver it inside. The run was good from Keith Dempsey. At the second attempt, he picks it up. He gets that strike away. There's Keith Dempsey.
Yeah.
Lovely finish from Dempsey. And great.
Anytime he puts on the Piarsaigh jersey, he always empty both tanks.
Absolutely. It's Downs. Makes no mistake. And hits it. Aidan O'Connor. And he's all I have to do sometimes, Kieran, is look at the keeper with those. And leading.
Half time, they'll be happy in the dressing room.
Cuddy Hurleys, premium handcrafted hurleys trusted by top players worldwide. We deliver exceptional quality and performance to hurling enthusiasts in Ireland and across the globe. Join the best and elevate your game with our expertly crafted hurleys. Telephone 087 207 2999. O'Sullivan Centre Clarina, your one-stop shop. From Roosters Peri Peri to Caramico Pizza, Centre Clarina satisfies every craving. Pamper your pouch at our wash and wag station or grab a coffee at the Creamery Cafe and relax in our seating area. Experience it all at Centre Clarina.
Welcome back to Clough for the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 1 Round 2 clash between Na Piarsaigh and Ballybrown. It's Na Piarsaigh leading by 6 at the break, 11 points to 5. Kieran, thoughts on that first half? You know, Ballybrown will be happy enough in some ways to be only 6 points behind, but they'll need to up at a fair few levels in the second half to catch Na Piarsaigh, even despite the strong breeze.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I suppose the last 10 minutes will be vital for Ballybrown inside in the dressing room, because most games are won and lost at half time. I suppose, if my honest opinion, the first half is probably a glorified league game. It really isn't championship stuff, but if Ballybrown go for it and go at it, they're still there with a great chance, because both teams are hurling and performing well and truly kind of under the radar-ish.
Yeah, here's Eamon Stapleton getting us back underway now, and we are back underway here in Clough, and it's battle in midfield. James Finn and Tommy Grimes combining there, brought back to Emmett McAvoy, delivering inside for the run of Adrian Breen. Noticeably quiet in that first half. He's been well marshalled over there by Ned Quinn, but Breen has it in his hand. He's never a man you can not keep an eye on, but that pass isn't great, and it's well picked up for Ballybrown by Ross Kenny. Ross Kenny now looking to find a pass, didn't really work out. Good work though for Ballybrown as they've managed to hold on to possession. Pass down, lovely touch over there by Mikey Gavin, immediately set upon though by Kevin Downs, but last hitting the hurley of the Ballybrown men, says the linesman on that far side, and it's going to be on the Piarsaigh ball, and he's getting a bit of grief for the decision, Kieran.
Yeah, and you know what, really, John, he shouldn't have come to that, because he unforced errors again, and you know, just getting a small bit excited, you know, just settle down for the first 5 minutes and, you know, get rid of the elementary mistakes.
And Kenny Power won that ball back for Ballybrown, but again it's popped out of his hand and gone out over the sideline, and Piarsaigh taking this quick back to Emmett McAvoy. McAvoy with a good turn to create a bit of space for Ronan Lynch. Lovely strike from Ronan Lynch out to this near side, and Mike Foley scored 1 point in the first half. Foley is going to have another crack here as the Piarsaigh number 5, and he's put that to the left and wide. He'll be disappointed with that one, Kieran, with the breeze we'd seen in the first half. The ball's going to go from right to left.
Yeah, acres of space, and I suppose the worrying thing there for me actually was that looked like a little training exercise, that spell from the Piarsaigh. You know, the 2 or 3 loose players, so Ballybrown need to push it on.
It is a puck out there, deep one from Keane Hederman. Davy Hall is there to try and pick up the loose one, but he's met by the challenge there of was Ronan Lynch indeed. Flicked away from Lynch. Another sideline ball for Na Piarsaigh and Tommy Grimes ready to take this one on that far side. Leaves it to Ronan Lynch. We'd expect a good cut from Ronan Lynch. An inch perfect pass moments ago there to Mike Foley. Didn't have to look, knew where his teammate was. Fine sideline cut from him, looking for JJ Carey. 3 points in the first half from JJ Carey. Loses out this time to Kenny Power, and Bauer battling his way away here, helped out by Colin Coughlin. It flicks up into the air and into Will Henn's hand, and Will Henn gets it back to Dahi Dempsey. Lovely ball from Dempsey off to James Finn. It's James Finn with the strike, but it's gone to the right and wide as well, and couple of early chances in the half for Na Piarsaigh.
Yeah, without a doubt, and you can kind of see and sense that, you know, both teams, I suppose, I don't be too hard, and we're probably just a bit rusty. It's only the second round of the championship, but obviously they will improve as the year goes on.
Davy Hall has it now, needs a bit of help here, gets the hand pass back to Ross Kenny. Ross Kenny will barrel through a couple of markers. He's overcarried, has he? No. Back to Davy Hall, steps onto his left. Davy Hall doesn't get the strike, and it's going to be easy for Shane Dowling back there. Good tigerish defending from Na Piarsaigh as Dowling plays it short now out to back there. It is number 18 there, and it's Sean Long who's on at half time for Na Piarsaigh. Overcarried, says the referee. That's going to be free into Ballybrown.
Yeah, and I suppose if Ballybrown are going to have any chance, I suppose they definitely want to score the first three scores of the second half, and to have you know, a nice handy free here for Aidan O'Connor. And Na Piarsaigh were actually looking for a free out there, but I think he probably fell, so it was a good decision.
O'Connor takes it quickly, and Dowling has blocked it on the line. Aidan O'Connor was kind of hedging his bets a bit here on there, and they have the free doing Na Piarsaigh. Well, maybe hedged his bets, Kieran, didn't work out for him.
No, and I don't know did he actually go for a goal, but you're certainly not going to score a goal with Shane Dowling with 30 yards out, straight up. It was face high, a bread and butter ball, and you know, I think Aidan probably wasn't going for the goal. He was trying to hit it over the bar, I suppose 2 inches over the bar, but hit it over hard.
Sean Long is on for Cahill King. That's a half-time substitute for Na Piarsaigh. Here as this one breaks again. Cahill King departing the scene at half-time, breaks on that far side again. Either side able to keep it in play and pop out over the sideline again. this time in Ballybrown's favour. And again, Kieran, much like a lot of what we saw in the first half, second half, not really settling down yet either.
Not yet. No. But it is crying out for one or two leaders on both sides to show the way.
Crying out for a goal as well,
Yeah,
maybe.
it is, yeah.
And that ball breaks in. That's certainly another free to Ballybrown.
Yeah, saddle job.
Saddle job is right. Brian Griffin went down like a ton of bricks. He knew exactly what he was doing. Felt a little push, and Kieran. And it took him a while to get down, but he got down and got the free, and that's what matters from Ballybrown's point of view.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's kind of a bit like Leicester Pickett back in the day. But any defender, when you're that close to the forward, if you're touch tight as he was there, and any bit of a push at all, it's always going to be the advantage of the forward.
No messing around from Aidan. This time he made sure of the point, and it's the first score of the second half, nearly 5 minutes in, and it's gone to Ballybrown, who now reduce it to 5 points. And puck coming from Shane Dowling, in no hurry to do so. And goes short with it out towards Sean Long. Long playing for the Piarsaigh intermediate side last week, needed for the seniors this week. Up along the line for Adrian Breen. Breen now coming back on the angle, trying to get the strike away. He's well blocked down there, and Lee Doolan picks up the loose ball for Ballybrown. Sharp bit of play from Ballybrown as Aidan O'Connor launches this one from distance, and O'Connor has sent it to the left and wide.
Very unlucky, because it would have been an outstanding score from the middle of the field, and it would have been just exactly what the doctor ordered for Ballybrown, but unfortunately just went to the left and wide.
And puck out now for the Piarsaigh, and Shane Dowling surveying his options. Still in Mike Foley to go a bit long. It's a lovely strike from Dowling onto the run of Sean Long. Long with time and space to find a pass. Picks a short one to William O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue now looking backwards again with the hurley. Passing that one to Ronan Lynch. Switch of play from Lynch into Kevin Downs. Downs doesn't grab it first time. He'll be disappointed with that. Gave the Ballybrown defender a chance, but it has broken to Dahi Dempsey and for Piarsaigh. Going to switch of play inside now to Adrian Breen. Breen stops dead before going out over the sideline. Breen off his left from an acute angle. Adrian Breen has nailed that one. That's a lovely score from Adrian Breen.
Yeah, without a doubt, no, a super score, but I suppose defending actually was poor, should have been a bit tighter, but that all came to puck out from Shane Dowling. They're going with a sweeper, and Ballybrown are finding it very difficult to cope with it.
Ballybrown going long this time. Ronan Lynch read it well before the Ballybrown man Brian Griffin there. Griffin's out though, trying to win it back. Tommy Grimes on the ground does well to get the ball into hand himself, and now under pressure. This is one thing Ballybrown have done very well all game, is harass some of the Piarsaigh players when they've been struggling to win clean ball, and they have it again here. But that's great work from Emmett McAvoy. It's McAvoy racing down the far sideline there, delivering inside towards Adrian Breen. Battle between him and Ned Quinn now, and it's Josh Adams coming back to help his cornerback. Adams now with a bit of space to deliver, goes along the same lines. A great ball to Lee Doolan. Doolan now from long range. He got a couple of these last week against the hand. Did Lee Doolan, drops inside for Shane Dowling, but there had been a free, maybe a pull on the jersey of the full back there, Sean Long. And it was Barry Adams inside. I think it might have even been on Vince Harrington. It's a free out either way for the Piarsaigh, taken quickly. Sean Long, blocked down, good block down as well. It's going to break though kindly from the Piarsaig's point of view, and into William O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue racing forward with it, breaks there for James Finn, couldn't get it into the hand. Low one, it's broken again though, and a couple of players in on this one. Ross Griffin is there, and it has broken for an Piarsaigh man, and it is going to be a free in. It's Dahi Dempsey, that tireless work against James Finn, in fact, that has won it, making a very, very big impression in this game. Free in for Piarsaigh.
Yeah, outstanding work rate, and I suppose his work rate really that actually caused that free, and I suppose Eamon initially gave the free to Ballybrown, but it was definitely free to Piarsaigh, so he changed his decision. Great work rate again from Piarsaigh, and a vital point for him to settle down on the second half.
Yeah, it will be their second score if they can get it following Adrian Breen's one, and we'll have them 7 points up. Yet again, Kevin Downs has been very, very good from frees. He's only had a couple, but has nailed them fairly impressively.
Very accurate. It's only in recent years actually that they're giving him I suppose the leadership qualities to take the frees.
So it's Downs. I think this one keeps it low. Kieran, lovely strike from Kevin Downs, and something he's always had in his arsenal. He's well able to hit a ball, and he's just emphasised it further there. Lovely score.
Lovely striker, and I suppose Kevin is like good wine. The older he's getting, the more comfortable and better he's getting in the game of hurling.
Substitution now for Ballybrown. Just waiting to see that one. With Davy Hall coming off, I think is the man off for Ballybrown. We'll confirm that momentarily. And Mikey Kiley is the man that's on. So vastly experienced Mikey Kiley, and certainly add something to this Ballybrown side. Over in that wing, if that's where he stays. It's Piarsaigh now just starting to get the upper hand in this second half. Tommy Grimes delivers along the ground for Keith Dempsey. Touch from Dempsey isn't great. Breaks to JJ Carey. 3 points in that first half. Switch of play in towards Adrian Breen. And Piarsaigh now really working the ball well into their forwards. Breen from 40 yards out. Adrian Breen ain't going to miss that, Kieran. One of the scores of the game.
Yeah, without a doubt. And when you're playing against a game like that, your half back line has to start dominated. And the trend is for the first 5 or 6 minutes, William O'Donoghue, Tommy Grimes, they're owning the half back line to moment.
14 points to 6 into an 8-point lead against this Breeze. 3 points to 1 in the second half. It's Tommy Grimes against Lee Doolan. Doolan has done very, very well to stay in the fight there. He's lost to Hurley. Needs a bit of help here. Mikey Kiley is in there straight away, but unable to keep it in play is the Ballybrown number 20, and that will be a sideline ball for Piarsaigh.
Yeah. A bit unlucky getting all free there, a bit of pushing the back, but however.
Tommy Grimes goes short with it. Not the best of strikes from him. And a slip from James Finn. Did he drop the Hurley there? He did, says referee Eamon Stapleton. Just off balance. Hurley came out of his hand, Kieran. Easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, easy decision, and an easy free for Ballybrown, and they need all of these. And okay, what kept him in the game in the first step was freeze, but it appears to be the same pattern. If Ballybrown are going to have any chance here, it's going to take about 3 forwards or 2 midfields come in scoring about 2 or 3 points each.
Absolutely. There's Aidan O'Connor. Was this one just outside the 45-metre line, again well within his compass, you would imagine. Distance won't be an issue, accuracy shouldn't be with a player of his quality taking frees from this distance. And it's O'Connor hitting it, and O'Connor, as the umpire slowly, Kieran, goes over for the flag, slowly does it for him, but more importantly for Ballybrown, it's a much needed score.
It is, without a doubt. We're 40 minutes into the game, and it's, without being too hard or critical, it's a poor return. 7 points, for that length of time.
Puck out now from Dowling, goes long with it, up a couple of players. Dahi Dempsey plucks it out of the sky and does brilliantly with it. Hasn't been fouled though, and it's James Finn coming in to try and win it. Gets the hand pass away. Lovely touch from over there. It's Will Hen. Hen with the hand pass inside. Now maybe a goal chance developing here. It's Keith Dempsey, save! And what a save from Cian Hederman. The ball goes over the bar, but it's Hederman with the save. He went high enough. Hederman had the bravery to get in front of it, Kieran. A fine save from the Ballybrown netminder.
Yeah, brilliant save. And it wasn't an accident. Didn't hit his shoulder, didn't hit his leg. He knew exactly what he was doing over the bar. And I suppose if Piarsaigh scored that goal, I'd say game over. So it was an outstanding save. Vital save for Ballybrown to keep him still in the game.
It works out as a score either way for Piarsaigh. That restores their 8-point lead, and they're coming out with this one. Ronan Lynch under pressure. Wild pull on him by Barry Adams there. It's going to be another free to Piarsaigh, and they are just starting to really hit their own strides at this stage.
They are, without a doubt. When you see those old frees, giving away the cheap frees, that's a sign that you're labouring under pressure, you're behind, and it's silly free to concede. But as you rightly pointed out, the trend has been since the start of the second half. I suppose the launch pad from Piarsaigh for me has been their half back line. They're leading by example there.
Ronan Lynch with this chance. At half-time scores in some of the other senior games. Kilmallock trailing a hand 11 points to 7 at the break there. Newcastle West leading by a point in their game against Kildimo Palace Kenry, and Monaleen with a strong lead over at Lacka as Lynch hits this. And Ronan Lynch doesn't miss too many, Kieran. He hasn't missed that one either.
No, great striking against the breeze. Nearly was only around 65, and as I said in the first half, it's like portrait motion. Watching at his ease, hitting the ball with love, and not trying to break the leather off the ball. And 9 times out of 10, he's extremely accurate.
He is indeed, as James Finn departs the scene for Piarsaigh. Substitute for them, number 22 is on for them. That is Wayne Kearns, and it's Ballybrown on the attack straight away here from that puck out into it. It's Ross Kenny trying to win it, breaks for Lee Doolan, tries the hand pass, but there's a clash there and a couple of players down. There's the 2 Ballybrown men down. So this is completely accidental either way, Kieran.
Yeah, without doubt, totally accident. 2 boys just banged off each other with the helmets on, and this is all precautionary to make sure they're okay.
The right move, I think, is it?
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, it is. Certainly Lee Doolan is down for Ballybrown, just trying to confirm the other player at the moment. It's a teammate of his by the looks of it. Is that Ross Kenny? I think it might be Ross Kenny that's down.
Yeah.
It's Ross. Thankfully, he's up immediately. Neither worse for wear by the looks of it, Kieran, thankfully.
No, thankfully, yeah. But you never know in these old games, depending on where you're going to meet, what parts of the heads are going to hit each other. So, very good out of Eamon Stapleton. Common sense, intelligent thing to do there was stop the play to make sure that everybody's okay.
It'll be a throw-in ball. No surprise to see William O'Donoghue straight into it, right next to the referee.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, he's come here, to be fair to him. As I said, he's leading by example there in the second half, and he's shown the way. And his second half performance has been top class so far in the first 10 minutes.
Breaking ball in there, battle on the ground develops. Plenty of players around it, ball not breaking out away from that ruck as of yet. A couple of players kicking it. It's Dahi Dempsey who's picked up so much loose ball in the second half in particular, but it's Aidan O'Connor winning it back for Ballybrown. Hand pass off to Ross Griffin. And again, neither side able to win. There was a little tug on the jersey there. And again, once more, referee's right in the thick of it, Kieran. He's the perfect view of it.
Yeah, without a doubt. And another unforced error. It was a great old ball Aidan O'Connor to Ross, and Ross just didn't handle it. One touch dropped, and then pressure on straight away to get back to ball, and you give away a free, and that's exactly what happened.
Chance for Ronan Lynch right on his own 65-metre line once again. And again, Kieran, the way he's been hitting them, distance won't be an issue here.
No.
That's Lynch. Metronomic going through his usual routine. When he does hit it right, it's an absolutely beautiful strike of a ball from the Piarsaigh number 8. 16 points to 7 they currently lead here in Cloughan. 15 minutes played in the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship tie. And Ronan Lynch has put that one over the bar again. It's 10 points now, Kieran, and they're full value for it given on the second half.
Without a doubt. And to be fair to Ronan, his last two frees, they were very difficult frees, but he made them look very easy and very simple. Technically, he's very tight with his free taking, and he's given an exhibition free taking tonight against that breeze.
He is indeed here as Tommy Grimes wins that one. Not a greatest hand passes. He'd been fouled up by Brian Griffin. And we're in the territory, Kieran. 15 minutes, 14 and a half minutes remaining in this game. We're talking about goals now for Ballybrown, badly needed.
Yeah, without a doubt, because the trend there now for the last three possessions, Ballybrown conceded 3 frees, so that's a sure sign they're under pressure, and they're chasing, and the more that goes on, the Piarsaigh actually look a lot more comfortable now in the last 5 to 6 minutes. So as you said, it's goals they need now.
Shane Dowling going over to that far side, but his ball breaks, and Ross Kenny at the second attempt gets it into the hand. Lovely hand pass off to Colin Coughlin. May need to move him out the field here as Ross Griffin strikes this one. It's going to drop, is it? No, over the head of Barry Adams. Kind of an aimless one inside. It was neither a shot or a ball in.
No, and that's what I meant a while ago, their decision making, unless it's an off night for them. But I actually expected a lot more from, especially with their first round win against Ahan, and they played very well, so I expected a lot more. So obviously something went wrong between now and then, and but they have chances again to rectify this in time.
Plenty of opportunities left in this championship here as Kevin Downs goes off there, looked a dummy to shoot, does it at the second attempt off the right from Kevin Downs, just didn't have the accuracy on that one, did Downs.
No, a bit unlucky in his weak side. It wasn't a whole pile in it.
Really, now the Piarsaigh are dominating. It's O'Donoghue picking up a loose ball, pass inside to Dahi Dempsey. Dempsey with a chance maybe to finish this one, keeps going with it, gets the hand pass away. Goal chance here, Keith Dempsey. Brilliant block from Colin Coughlin, will result in a 65. That could have been really the death nail there, but very brave from the Ballybrown number 7.
Yeah, without a doubt, but who led by example there again? William O'Donoghue, straight down the middle, set it up, and outstanding defending. If it had went in, I suppose Curtin's game over. So Ballybrown are still hanging in there, but they definitely need to be hanging 2 or 3 goals themselves to have any chance at this stage of the game.
That's Downs with the 65 here to stretch their advantage to 11 points, 17 to 7 currently, and really just with ease moving away. They've scored 6 points to Ballybrown's 2 in the second half thus far. And it's Downs. It's this one. Strike is good, Kieran. The accuracy is there, no surprise in that. Lovely effort from Kevin Downs.
Absolutely brilliant, but it'll just show the confidence that Piarsaigh has on him, because Ronan Lynch's last few points that he got from frees were 10 yards further. So it's absolutely brilliant to be armed with, I suppose, 2 as accurate free takers that the Piarsaigh have in Kevin Downs and Ronan Lynch.
There's Piarsaigh with the ball again here. It's good work from Ballybrown's attacker at this stage, and it maybe needed something like that to just lift him a little bit. The 2 men the full forward, Barry Adams and Brian Griffin, winning that free by good forward defending.
Yeah, without a doubt, but they're being starved really at the end of the day, starved from possession, and most of Ballybrown, I don't want to be hard on them, like that. If this goes over, it's their 8 point, and when you guess they've about 5 from frees and 2 from play without even looking. That isn't good enough. He's going for a goal here. It's a great save.
Indeed, and saved on the line. I think it was Dowling that got the hurley to it. as we look back at it here. Yeah,
Dowling and William.
Dowling and William O'Donoghue, no better duo on the line there for Na Piarsaigh. 65 for Ballybrown. In fairness to Aidan Kieran, he had to go for it.
Oh, without a doubt. But in fairness to the Na Piarsaigh defending, it just shows how much they want to keep a clean sheet also tonight. So very good. Great save between Shane and William O'Donoghue.
Save results in this 65 for Aidan O'Connor. Again, only 2 points scored in the second half for Ballybrown, both coming from Aidan O'Connor as well. So the reliance on him has been evident.
And that tells its own story too, John.
Aidan O'Connor, no mistake from there. He knew straight
that's
away
good.
the second he hit it, it was going only one place.
Yeah, he needed it actually. He actually curled in lovely. It was like something similar now to a 9-iron about 120 yards away from the green, John.
Your 9-iron, Kieran, not mine. We know where mine would end up as this one. Na Piarsaigh on the front foot once more over to that near side, or far side I should say. Keith Dempsey trying to keep it in play under pressure from Josh Adams, and it is going to be a Ballybrown ball, and they just need to get back into this, and it will be goals that they'll need in the final 10 minutes or so here in Clohan. Lovely sideline cut here. Mikey Kiley racing to this one with Emmett McAvoy. McAvoy's there before Kiley. Kiley gets the body in though. Good challenge from the number 15, and it is coming away with it. Na Piarsaigh here, challenge there from Aidan O'Connor, and the ball breaking. Plenty of players involved. Brian Griffin comes away with it for Ballybrown. Off he goes. There's Griffin, hand pass inside. It's a good one. Ross Kenny now with possession. Hasn't been fouled. He has eventually been fouled, and that'll be a free in for Ballybrown. And that one will probably be moved in as JJ Carey launches it away.
Yeah, without doubt. And there's another example of Ross Kenyon who got the ball. We saw one or two little spells of it. When you ask the questions and when you take them on, they're getting joy. But unfortunately, they're not doing it enough. And they haven't done enough tonight.
Na Piarsaigh Reading, another substitute. It's Dylan Lynch that's going to be coming in momentarily. Of course, with the Limerick Senior Hurling Panel in 2025, Dylan. Ready to come on in this game now. Any moment. As Aidan O'Connor.
He'll give you a fair indication how strong the Piarsaigh squad is. And this little guy, this guy that's coming on, it's on the Limerick squad now, and breaking into it, and he's still struggling to make the first 15 here.
Yeah, started last week, and of
Yeah.
course without the two cases, without the two Boylans.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, as that one.
So
So Aidan O'Connor goes over as well.
So that gives you an idea of the strength and depth of the Piarsaigh.
The man coming off is Will Hen. Again, another fine Na Piarsaigh player over a number of years. Will Hen. Replaced by Dylan Lynch. Puck out now, right down the middle, going to break. Hurley off Keith punch, lost his Hurley, dropped it, or just came out of his hand as Kevin Downs picks this one off. And Downs off his left from distance. Kevin Downs just again Kieran from right to left as he struck it. Lovely, lovely hit. Wide, it's been waved. Well, there's a fair bit of annoyance from the Na Piarsaigh sideline. I think that one, Kieran, from my angle here, certainly from our angle, it looked good. Just waiting to see here. The umpire is again changing his mind, I think. He may have tailed away left at the end, Kieran, but
yeah, but he did tail away left, but
it was over the bar.
It was over the bar by the time it did tail away.
No.
Yeah, great score, Kevin Gunn. Very aggressive there, very aggressive, hanging off him, went through, dropped the shoulder, cut in the left side, an outstanding score.
Lovely strike from Kevin Downs here.
Yeah, and Eamon's after turning around, he's putting it down as a point.
19-9 now, as Na Piarsaigh winning it again here in defence. 10-point lead once more. Good defending there in this occasion by Ballybrown. Traps the Limerick players, James Coughlin under pressure. And drops the ball under pressure, and a ruck develops in Na Piarsaigh so often in this second half, and it's Dylan Lynch coming away with it, but they've won most of them, if not all of them, in this half, as Tommy Grimes going to have a go from distance. Doesn't have a go, drops it inside towards Adrian Breen instead. Good defending back there again. The Ballybrown full back line, in fairness, has held up very, very well as this ball goes from Colin Coughlin to Cian Hederman. Now it's Josh Adams to strike. Mikey Gavin, I should say. Gavin played it down the line.
You're right, John. The full back line did very well. Taking into consideration, they're not relying on the sweeper, so they have to win it. They have to stick to Hurley and have defended very well. But having said that, now Aidan Breen has caused a share of damage up until this point. But Ballybrown too, have their full back line. There'll be no fingers pointing at him tonight if they lose the match.
David Hartnett has come on to the Ballybrown side now. I'm just waiting to see who's going to depart the action for them. It looks like Kenny Power. Kenny Power He's coming off the field, and the sideline ball for Piarsaigh. With this stage, Kieran, we're 6 or so minutes left of the game. It looks like Piarsaigh strolling to victory here.
Yeah, without a doubt. And as I said, it was crying out for Ballybrown to have a proper cut off it. And you know, they're giving away all these needless frees, you know, and that's a sure sign that you're under pressure, you're chopping, you're pulling back. And you know, they'll be disappointed tonight, Ballybrown, because they know themselves. They didn't do themselves justice. They came to the first round against the hand. They certainly didn't come with the same mentality tonight against the Piarsaigh here in Clahan.
And you said it at half time as well, Kieran, that the winning of this game will be in the dressing room at the break. The Piarsaigh have upped the intensity. I don't know how many % you want to throw at it, but they've really upped it. Their big men came to the fore more often than not. Like so, William O'Donoghue, Ronan Lynch has had a phenomenal game back in defence, picked up so much loose ball, used it so intelligently, but all over the field they've been dominant in this half.
Yeah, without a doubt, and you can add David Dempsey and Kevin Downs to that as well. You know, when you have 4 big guns coming like that for the hour, you're always going to have a great chance.
And speaking of Downs, he's lining this free up on this occasion, and again Downs has the accuracy. Another one for him on airing from place balls in this game, Kieran.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And as I said earlier on, they want to sound like a scratch record, but himself and Ronan Lynch tonight, any free that they got, you know, they nailed it, and it wasn't all handy frees either, you know, both of them. And as I said, it's having the quality to those taking frees in your team. It's a huge addition.
Substitute for Ballybrown now, it's Bobby Smith on for Lee Doolan, and again it's William O'Donoghue picking up that ball for the Piarsaigh. Colin Coughlin now, who's definitely playing further up the field in the last couple of minutes, has won the free. They're trying to take it quickly, but wasn't going to happen from there, and it will still be a free to Ballybrown. And it will be Aidan O'Connor, you'd imagine, Kieran, to take it. It is Aidan getting to the ball. And more importantly, from Ballybrown's point of view as well, Kieran, all is not lost here. It's not their greatest night in the world. They do have that win in the bag, though, and it will bring confidence after this week's break now for the football championship coming up for them, so they can get into round 3 in a good nature. Of
course they can, and I suppose where I was kind of coming from at the start to give them a great chance was, I suppose, the new manager, the whispering that I was hearing now, their great start against a hand. So I expected to see a massive performance tonight, but as you rightly pointed out, they've still a lot of time to get a bit of momentum, get it going again.
Ross Griffin with that attempt again. Neither here nor there. It was a shot, but it wasn't accurate, and it didn't drop too much on it for it to drop into the dangerous full forward line, which they certainly haven't been able to utilise at all tonight.
No. And what actually was killing them as well was the spare man. Every time Shane Dowling got the ball in the second half, straight out to the sweeper, so it was easy peasy then for the Piarsaigh to kind of get going again.
Tommy Grimes switching it into the full forward line. Dylan Lynch going up there, battle with the Ballybrown defender David Hartnett. I think that's back there, but ball not cleanly won by either side. And it is Ballybrown though coming away with good work back there by James Coughlin. He's dispossessed though by Dahi Dempsey. Ball falls to Adrian Breen. Usually results in a score from Breen from this kind of range, and Adrian Breen has for once hit it to the left and wide. A surprising miss from him.
Yeah, very surprised, but actually outstanding work by David Dempsey again. Tirelessly work.
Yeah, absolutely. Such good qualities in a player. He can do everything, but to have that as well.
Yeah, I suppose it's the most important characteristic in a player, that you have the ability and you want to work for yourself and work for your teammates.
A player, Kieran, who's so unlucky with injury over the years with Limerick as well. Always had enough talent to play the inter-county scene, but injuries at the wrong time can always get you as well.
They can, because I would have rated him. I had him at under 21s when he was under 21, so I always rated him very highly. Okay, there might have been a bit of injuries, but like looking back at his time at Limerick, he mightn't have probably got the full crack that he deserved, but in my opinion was always good enough. He's a great player, great striker, and an outstanding man to have for Piarsaigh. He always comes to the party in every game they play.
No question of that here. And another one for them is Kevin Downs under pressure this time. Good marking from Hartnett, and ball breaks to Aidan O'Connor. Lovely little flick pass from him on now to Ross Griffin. Hand pass from Ross, not the greatest again, and that's been let Ballybrown down so often this evening. Colin Coughlin kicks it along though. There's Colin Coughlin off to Brian Griffin. Hand pass back to Colin Coughlin, and they're going to chase away. It's William O'Donoghue in contention with Colin Coughlin, and Kieran, no surprise to see him just flick the ball away, getting onto it and then tidying up for his side.
Yeah, and get a free.
And winning a free.
Yeah, and to be fair, and I suppose if you want to comment on William accurately in the second half, led by example.
Yeah, and no surprise for anyone that watches William O'Donoghue hurl at any level he's ever played at. That's what you get from him at a bare minimum.
Yeah, character's absolutely top class.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As it is with a lot of Piarsaigh players tonight, they're rough for it, well tuned in, drew the first game, so you could sense they wanted the 2 points tonight, and it is evident how they played in the second half. They really wanted it.
Very professional performance from the men from Cardiff here as Keith Dempsey cuts inside on the run here, has a hand pass option in Emmett McAvoy with Aidan O'Connor, who's been the star on show, no question with that, for Ballybrown, and what has been a poor evening for them. And now it's Josh Adams. Josh playing this one inside. Again, it's going to break, and it's going to break wide here. Again, just the drops not down quick enough for Barry Adams, and Piarsaigh not messing around, looking to get a couple of more points before the end here as Tommy Grimes plays this one in. From Tommy to the left of Mike. You're on in a moment or so. I'm going to ask you for a man of the match. I'd imagine it's in a light blue jersey.
Oh, without a doubt. And there will be a few contenders. But for Ballybrown, I suppose the standout performance for me obviously was Aidan O'Connor, especially more so with the freeze. And but Ballybrown are better than we saw tonight. And here's a goal. Yeah.
And who's the man who gets it?
Yeah,
Aidan O'Connor.
Yeah, just ticked it in. Yeah, a bit of a
mistake in the Piarsaigh defence. And Aidan makes no mistake.
But Ballybrown will be disappointed tonight because they didn't do themselves justice whatsoever.
20 points to 110. 7 points now in it. 20 to 13 after that goal. Just a little lapse in concentration from the Piarsaigh Kieran. That's all it was.
That's all it was. They're across the line, and when you're across the line, you have 2 or 3 minutes left. You could probably take the finger off the pulse, your eye off the ball. That's all that happened there in the defence.
The Piarsaigh now will want to rectify that straight away. It is breaking now too. Dahi Dempsey kicks it ahead. Now comes the Ballybrown defender. Lovely little flick from Dahi Dempsey off to Kevin Downs. And 2 of the contenders combining there, Kieran, for one of the scores of the game. That pick up from Dahi Dempsey, flicks it and hand pass in the same movement. Glorious.
Yeah, outstanding. And Kevin Downs on his weak side as well. But as I said, that's not David Dempsey's first time doing that. He's doing it since the game started.
21 points to 110 here in the dying embers of this one, as off goes Wayne Kearns for an Piarsaigh. He's dispossessed. Good work from Josh Adams there, and it's now Colin Coughlin delivering out to the wing towards Mikey Kiley. Kiley is going to be helped out by Barry Adams, getting to first, picked up from Barry Adams. Can he get it up at the second attempt? No is the answer. He's under pressure by Vince Harrington, who's marshalled him very, very well in this game. Vince Harrington, to be fair, another of those and in the Limerick panel in 2025 for the first time. It is Brian Griffin now, and he's been fouled, and maybe just float this one across Kieran and maybe try and get another goal.
I wouldn't actually put it over the bar because
the scoring difference as well, of course.
Yeah, that whole goal makes it, I suppose, if you want to say it, a small bit respectable. And if they go for goal, I'd put it straight out there. But obviously they are going for goal, as you can see.
They've worked it across. Shot comes in. It's blocked down. It was Aidan O'Connor with the shot. It's going to be taken again, I think, here. Referee Amos Dale not happy with something. Players too close to the ball as it was struck. Aidan O'Connor now lining it up again, Kieran.
And
goes short to Mikey Kiley.
Yeah, he's going
free out.
He's going to have a go.
Yeah, free out is what was called there. Took it short. Don't think he hit it to 13 metres required. Just a bit short. And
elementary mistakes are really to stage the game.
Yeah, they are. And it's symptomatic of how it's gone for Ballybrown this evening. Just things not coming off.
No,
tried
like as the saying goes, definitely just a bad night in the office for Ballybrown, because they are a lot better than what we saw tonight.
Oh, no question of that. This one going long over to that far side. Dempsey with the paw again. What a take from Dahi Dempsey. Gets the hand pass on the wheel. Back it comes to Keith Dempsey. The shot from Keith Dempsey. It's going to go to the left and wide. But again, if further evidence was needed, Kieran, number 14 from the Piarsaigh has probably been the player to watch tonight.
Yeah, and in fairness, Ronan Lynch played very well. He's got a few great scores from frees. Likewise, Kevin Downs, particularly in the second half, played very well. Tommy Grimes, William O'Donoghue. But the standout player for me, for his heart, his work rate through the whole hour, even though he can get a whole pile of scores, but that's irrelevant. He made a load, and was Dave Dempsey.
Dahi Dempsey, the Piarsaigh player who's Kieran Carey's player of the match this evening. This one's gone in low towards Barry Adams. Again, Vince Harrington is out in front, but this time he hasn't got there, and Barry Adams is there. Doesn't come up for Barry, and that again a chance, and it will run out for a 65, but goal chance for Ballybrown there. Just didn't come up for Barry.
No, and when you see when you have defenders like Young Harrington like that, if the ball doesn't come up the first time, then they're back straight away. So you have to be technically very tight. It has to come up. up 1, hand 2, buried 3, but unfortunately he didn't bring up the first time, so went out for 65. But the Piarsaigh defending, in fairness tonight, was outstanding. They've only conceded 110 in an hour and 10 minutes hurling.
Yeah, and they are the victors here, 21 points to 110. Kieran, your final thoughts as the full-time whistle is blown?
Yeah, but I suppose for a second round match, definitely you could sense that it was 2 points and the Piarsaigh definitely wanted. They got the draw in the first half. They have a bit of a breather now for 3 weeks. Well deserved their win. Hurled well enough, but still an awful lot in the tank. Ballybrown will be disappointed. They got off to a great start. They were coming in tonight with great momentum, but unfortunately just didn't come to the party fully. And the Piarsaigh had a huge say in that, to be fair.
Yeah, full time here in Claughaun in the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. It is Piarsaigh beating Ballybrown by 21 points to 110. Many thanks to Kieran Carey for his expert analysis, and all those in Claughaun as well this evening. Johnny on camera as well, of course. Stay with us for highlights, and we'll have live reaction coming up shortly as well. Till then, talk to you. Power out midfield. He played there last week as well, Eamon Stapleton, making sure everyone's in position. The Doon referee this evening. We are underway here in Claughaun. James Finn battling with Ross Griffin there in midfield. Ball eventually won. So lines this one up. Angle or distance certainly not going to be a major issue you'd expect as he hits it. And that is, let's see how that develops as he strikes this one. Ronan Lynch, usually deadly from this kind of range, and he's deadly again here. 2 points. It didn't really work out. Hand pass from Kenny Power off to Lee Doolan. Doolan with a big impact last week as a substitute against the hand. Gets it off to Davy Hall. Ballybrown are on the fin now, and it's off now to JJ Carey, who has plenty of pace to burn. Does JJ Carey. Shooting chance for Carey. First chance for the Piarsaigh from playing. JJ Carey is nailed. Free routine. Strikes it very, very well once more. Does Ronan Lynch. It's another one for the Piarsaigh. Fourth ball breaks inside now, and it's William Henn for the Piarsaigh. Henn playing this one back. Should be a score here for JJ Carey, but he has and it's in now towards Dahi Dempsey, who's paced the burn. He's loads of space. Dempsey with the strike, saved on the line. It's a brilliant stop. Carey has had a very encouraging start to this game. Gets away from James Coughlin. Carey with the strike, looking for point number 3, and he has hit the target with that from this free. He lines up. He strikes it very well, does Aidan O'Connor, no question. That one over there, Brindo has won it. He's got a pass off here, and there's a run, strike on the run there. Is it Ronan Lynch up there? That leading by 5. That's Downs. Been on target so far in this game, and he's on target again. Is Kevin?
They'll be happy in the dressing room.
Aidan strikes that one. It's a lovely hit from Aidan again, and the accuracy is once again there from Aidan.
If the Piarsaigh garden put them away, they will grow in confidence, and they'll be there for a right dog battle near the end of it.
Mike Foley, a huge one from Mike Foley. Great score from him to deliver it inside. The run was good from Keith Dempsey. At the second attempt, he picks it up. He gets that strike away. There's Keith Dempsey. Yeah. Lovely finish from Dempsey. And great.
Anytime he puts on the Piarsaigh jersey, he always empty both tanks.
Absolutely. As Downs makes no mistake. And hits it. Aidan O'Connor. All I have to do sometimes, Kieran, is look at the keys and getting us back underway now, and we are back underway here in Claughaun, and it's battle in midfield. James,
he was there in any bit of a push at all. It's always going to be the advantage of the forward.
No messing around from Aidan this time. He made sure of the point. Breen stops dead before going out over the side, and Breen off his left from an acute angle. Adrian Breen has nailed that one. That's a lovely score from it. Downs. I think this one keeps it low. Kieran, lovely playing towards Adrian Breen. The Piarsaigh now really working the ball well into their forwards. Breen from 40 yards out. Adrian Breen ain't going to miss that. Kieran, one of his quality, taking frees from this distance. And it's O'Connor hitting it, and O'Connor, this guy, does brilliantly with it. Hasn't been fouled though, and it's James Finn coming in to try and win it. Gets the hand pass away. Lovely touch from over there. It's Will Henn. Henn with the hand pass inside. Now maybe a goal chance developing here. It's Keith Dempsey, save, and what a save from Cian Hederman. The ball goes there. Newcastle West leading by a point in their game against Kildimo Palace Kenry, and Monleen with a strong lead over at Lacka as Lynch hits this, and Ronan Lynch doesn't miss too many. Kieran, he hasn't missed that one either. In Claughaun, 15 minutes played in the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship tie. And Ronan Lynch has put that one over. Pass inside to Dahi Dempsey. Dempsey with the chance maybe to finish this one. Keeps going with it. Gets the hand pass away. Goal chance here. Keith Dempsey. Brilliant block. 2 in the second half thus far. And it's Downs. It's this one. Strike is good, Kieran. It has been evident.
And that tells its own story too, John.
Dahi Comfortable win in the end, but I'd say the scoreline didn't really reflect the true challenge of that.
Yeah, I don't think it was comfortable at all throughout. I suppose, to be honest, maybe a cliche, but no game is ever comfortable. I suppose we started off well there in the first 10 minutes and got a kind of 5 or 6 point lead, and the breeze is strong enough. So we hit a lull in the second quarter there in the first half, so we were disappointed with that. But I suppose playing into the breeze there in the second half, we kind of managed it well and saw a disappointing goal at the end, but the game was kind of over then, so luckily it wasn't too punishing.
Came out last week, with that draw with Doon. It's always going to be tight between yourselves and Doon. That's been proven over the last 5-6 years in the senior championship. Coming into today, I'm sure you were fully happy. Where you're not fully happy, it's early in this championship season, but you've kind of put down a marker for yourselves from a work rate point of view, certainly this evening.
Yeah, we do, and we've a really good squad built in the last few years. So obviously missing a few players, but like we didn't bat an eyelid at that. The lads that have come in the last few years stood up to the plate. So I suppose last week we were happy and disappointed with the draw in the end. I suppose we were disappointed the way it panned out, but after 10 minutes last week, we were 5-0 down as well. So we would have taken 3 points out of 4. We've a 2-week break now, so hopefully might get 1 or 2 bodies back between then, and there's a few other bodies there with a few niggles, so kind of nice to get a little break in, and I think we've a hand up next, so kind of settle for that now in the next 10 days or so.
Yeah, you'll be here again for that game against Anne. From your own point of view, we were talking off mic, another tough year for you injury wise, first 60 minutes of the year last year. How's the body in general for you after two weeks in a row, 60 minutes?
Yeah, I feel old at this stage, but touch wood, feels very good in fairness to the management, and the medical team with me have been very, very patient and understanding. It's obviously frustrating from a personal and a team point of view, when your body's down, but we've managed it really well throughout the summer, and it's kind of a long year from January to July or August, so it's about biding your time too and trying to peak for the next few weeks and from here on in and see where it takes you. But yeah, touch wood, the body feels good and keep going.
Couple of weeks break, as you said, now heading into that game. It's kind of, some of the lads used to play football. It doesn't seem to be the case anymore for you, but how will you manage that yourself and as a group, do you think?
I suppose I said just get the bodies right, and I suppose we'll take a couple of days off there now and maybe enjoy tonight there together as a team, because it's hard to do that, and I suppose just regroup on Tuesday. We've had a difficult kind of 10 days obviously internally wise with Shane and his personal dealings, at the management wise, so we didn't have him at all last week, and obviously send out our condolences to Micko and all the O'Neill family, so it's been tough. The week in general last week wasn't easy from a group point of view, because we didn't have him all week, and our meetings, or we'd no team named or anything like that, so I suppose from here on in it's just about kind of getting back to a bit of routine with all of us there, and the lads, as I said, coming back. We've 1 or 2 lads travelling as well, so by the time next round comes back, we'd hopefully have more of the panel available again.
Dahi Dempsey there, and the Piarsaigh player of the match this evening. It's all from us here on stream. So see us again for more live action in the coming weeks. No mistake from there. Straight away the second he hit it. Was Aidan O'Connor?
He'll give you a fair indication how strong the Piarsaigh squad is.
Out of his hand as Kevin Downs picks this one off, and Downs off his left from distance. Kevin Downs just again Kieran from right to left as he struck it.
When you've 4 big guns coming like that for the hour, you're always going to have a great chance.
And speaking of Downs, he's lining this free up after this week's break now for the football championship coming up for them, so they can get into round 3 in a good nature.
Of course they can, and I suppose
around looking to get a couple of more points before the end here as Tommy Grimes plays this one in. From Tommy to the left of Mike. You're on a moment or so. I'm going to ask you for a man of the match. I'd imagine it's in a light blue jersey.
Oh, without a doubt. And there will be a few others. But for Ballybrown, I suppose the standout performance for me obviously was Aidan O'Connor, especially more so with the freeze. And but Ballybrown are better than we saw tonight. And here's a goal. Yeah.
And who's the man? Who comes the Ballybrown defender? Lovely little flick from Dahi Dempsey off to Kevin Downs. And 2 of the contenders combining there, Kieran, for one of the scores of the game.
Cuddy Hurleys, premium handcrafted hurleys trusted by top players worldwide. We deliver exceptional quality and performance to hurling enthusiasts in Ireland and across the globe. Join the best and elevate your game with our expertly crafted hurleys. Telephone 087 207 2999. O'Sullivan Centre at Clarina, your one-stop shop. From Roosters Peri Peri to Caramico Pizza, Centre at Clarina satisfies every craving. Pamper your pouch at our wash and wag station or grab a coffee at the Creamery Cafe and relax in our seating area. Experience it all at Centra Carina.